Most of us love the idea of travel. Who wouldn't want to do this? Or this? Or this? I am currently ending month 2 of a 6-month stint to East Africa. But it wasn't easy to pull off because I traveled to Kenya with my dog. Likewise, it isn't as easy as some might make it seem to travel in style to exotic places around the world using credit card travel rewards. I am sure you've seen YouTube videos about how to maximize rewards, which are all accurate, but they tend to cover just half the story. What's missing is how difficult it is to amass the travel rewards to embark on aspirational travel. Here's the hard truth. Many of you will never accomplish the goal of embarking on aspirational travel using credit card rewards. Not because it's beyond your ability. The simple truth is that it's hard to execute and it requires a great deal of discipline and focus. I have just launched this channel to share how I manage my travel and how I maximize travel rewards given that I travel 3 to 6 months at a time. However, I felt it necessary that I set the correct expectations. Here are the hard facts. Number 1, credit card issuers expect you to fail or be inefficient at extracting travel rewards value. That makes sense, right? Capital One, Citi, and Chase have all run the numbers with years and years of data points on consumer behavior. They wouldn't be in the business of offering credit card rewards while putting themselves out of business. They are banking that you will carry balances from which they'll earn interest to offset any rewards offered. Do I need to remind you that interest rates are 25 to 29% in many cases? That's insane. So unfortunately, those of you who are carrying balances are paying for the rewards that the rest of us are using. Some issuers rely on interest fees more than others. So don't be surprised if it's challenging to get approved for a Capital One Venture X card. Capital One love folks who carry balances. Number 2, spend. The truth here is that most of us don't have high enough spend to crush it on the rewards earning front on a monthly basis. Unless you have high spend, it is very challenging and extremely slow going in amassing travel reward points for international travel. To get around this, it's necessary that you're diligent in putting as much of your monthly spend on credit cards without ever carrying a balance. Forgo using debit cards unless you absolutely need physical cash. If you're renting, the Bilt card is a must, given that housing is likely your largest monthly spend. Do not leave rent points on the table. If there is one takeaway from this video, it's that you need to get the Bilt card to pay your rent. There is much more to the Bilt card beyond rent, but that's for another video. Here's a tip. Be the one, when you're out to dinner with your friends, to whip out your credit card and have everyone else Venmo you their share. Number 3, new card bonuses. If you're in the moderate to low spend category, i.e. just out of college or just a few years into your career, the fastest way to amass points would be new card bonuses. Stay focused on Amex, Citi, Capital One, and Chase bonus opportunities. These issuers will allow you to transfer points to hotel and airline partners. That's gonna let you maximize value. You should pretty much ignore everything else if you don't have high monthly spend. That includes ignoring store cards, local gas cards, and even your bank's credit card offers if it's not one of the big 4 credit card issuers that I've mentioned. And here's a controversial one. Skip the 5% cashback Amazon card. Again, if you don't have high spend and your goal is to travel, you need to ignore cash back that can't be transferred to travel partners. Number 4, travel card strategy with best of breed features. There is no need to hold the number of credit cards that I do, but you will need at least 6 for optimization. I happen to enjoy the credit card game, but I also happen to have a decent amount of spend, so I'm able to spread my weight across a dozen cards. I recommend that you take the a la carte approach and not stick with one issuer. The goal here is to pick the best of breed from each category, while ignoring brand loyalty and card trifectas that don't work. You should all aspire to hold the following 6 cards if you're serious about reward travel. Citi Custom Cash, Citi Premier, Capital One Saver One, Capital One Venture X, Bilt Rewards, and Amex Gold. This 6-card lineup should work for most folks. It's not automatic that you're going to be approved for these 6 cards, but it should be your goal. I didn't include the Chase cards or the Amex Platinum because the Venture X is the best travel card on the planet, and I'm trying to have you hold as few cards as possible. However, I personally can't live without my Amex Platinum. Number 5, and equally as important, keep earning travel rewards while abroad. If you're like me, someone who enjoys spending lots of time abroad, your credit card strategy should be just as strong while you're abroad to continue earning maximum rewards. While abroad, I make sure that I am still optimizing my spend. For example, I joined a gym here in Kenya for 4 months, but I made sure to join one at a resort because I know that the City Premier will allow me to earn 3x on my gym membership, given that it fits into the hotel/resort category. Again, it requires discipline and focus to keep maximizing rewards. That is yet another reason why you should subscribe to this channel. I'm doing all the hard work and research so you don't have to. I hope you get why it's hard and that there's much more to travel rewards beyond applying for credit cards. Though it's hard, I've also shown that it's possible with discipline and focus. If you have questions about how to use any of the cards that I've referenced, feel free to ask in the comments, and I will be sure to respond. If you find value in this video, be sure to like and share it with a friend. Lastly, be sure to subscribe for more honest reviews and feedback from a frequent traveler. Take care and be good to each other.